Commander, on behalf of First Prince Hans Davian, the Federated Commonwealth wishes to extend to you an offer for a 2-year independent commission within the armed forces of the Federated Commonwealth. Ooh. Over the years, one of our regimental combat teams have suffered significant losses at the hands of the Draconis Combine, which have left the unit's veterans suffering from exhaustion and low morale. A few years ago, the AFFS sought to inject new blood into this unit, promoting up a promising young officer from the Davian Assault Guards, who has since been working at replenishing the ranks of the RCT. But with the replacement troops being fairly green and the veterans demoralized and drained, it is High Command's belief that we need an additional injection of skilled talent to give some stability to the unit while they work to rebuild their lost ranks. Should you accept this commission, you will be put under a 2-year exclusive contract under the direct command of a Marshal of the Armed Forces of the Federated Sons. You will still be entitled to your posted MRB rates with full combat bonus should the need arise. Contact us soon if these terms are agreeable. If we do not hear from you by the time our contracts open up, we will need to move on to someone else. We hope to hear from you soon. Okay, 54 days. I'm going to take that. Accepting this offer will cede travel and mission control to your employer for 2 years. So I'm going to do this. Also, we're back. We're here looking at the news, particularly. Misery, the Battle of Misery got left down, or that happened. And which means this is a cool one. Over a month has passed since the epic Battle of Misery came to a close. As salvage crews comb the cracked and scorched ice fields. So the Battle of Misery was the last fight between the Ryokan. I think it was the Ryokan? Yeah, it was the Ryokan and the Wolf's Dragoons. So the Ryokan, if you're not familiar, were a group of elite mech warriors. Was it the Ryokan or the Genyosha? No, the Genyosha was... Yeah, okay, so it's the Ryokan. So the Ryokan... I'm sure I'm pronouncing that Ryokan. I'm pronouncing that wrong. Of course I am. It's not... That's a given. Anyway, so this unit was essentially built to be by the Draconis Combine during the time that they were that the Wolf's Dragoons were working for them. They essentially copied the organization and tactics of the Wolf's Dragoons with the Ryokan, and essentially tried to copy the 5 regiments of Dragoons with their 5 regiments of Ryokan. And for the most part, it went pretty well because the Dragoons were happy to train good mech warriors, right? And they had a good rapport with their liaison officer. The hell was his name? I can't remember. But over the course of it, some forces within the Draconis Combine kind of tried to screw with things and turned the Dragoons against them, forcing Jamie Wolf's very good friend, who was the pilot of the Katana Cat, is one of the Hero Panther. I think it's the Hero Panther in MechWarrior Online. Anyway, that's his mech. His family's mech, anyway. They essentially forced a big fight on Misery because the Dragoons had been betrayed once by their leader, or their employer, and that was by the it was the Merrics. It was the Free Worlds League. The Anton Merrick tried to betray, got them wrapped up in a civil war, I believe it was effectively, or tried to, and it led to the death of several hundred dependents of the Dragoons. I think maybe not that many, but an unfortunate number of non-combatants, plus Joshua Wolf, Jamie Wolf's brother, or supposed brother. Were they? Yeah, they were the twin. Yeah, they were the freeborn twins, or not, maybe not twins, but freeborn children of a wolf, clan wolf warrior, as far as I understand, and were sent in ahead of time to do their whole reconnaissance slash, see where the inner sphere is at, with the secret orders of getting the inner sphere ready to fight the clans. So that was cool. But yeah, so that was a fantastic. That's Wolves on the Border is the book. It's fantastic. Such a good book. Yeah, just great. That's where maybe isn't the first place the bounty hunter was mentioned, but it was kind of where some of that legend was told, as it were. He's shown up more than once, obviously, but he played a part in that book, let's just say. And then, what the hell else? What else was there? That's right. That was that book is interesting because it was the first time we heard clan speak, and I don't know that anyone realized it was clan speak, but there was a Wolf's Dragoons among the blood named members of the Wolf's Dragoons, which everybody saw that as all the Inner Sphere people saw that as like a weird unit tradition, right? And when in reality, when you're reading it, you're like, well, no, this is the clan customs. So the first Inner Sphere born officer was promoted to a level where he would partake in the conclave, and all of a sudden they're speaking like Trothkin. What's the hell? There's a whole bunch of words that are used in the kind of official clan ceremonies and stuff. And it's like a weird language and a weird pronunciation, and he was looking around at like, what is this Saleya everyone's saying? And they're all saying Ath and Neg, and doesn't make any sense. What the hell's going on here? And someone looks at him and goes, oh, you don't have any idea what's going on, do you? It was really funny. But that was at the end of the book when they were kind of coming to the conclusion that they're going to have to fight the Draconis Combine. And yeah. So after that fight, when the Dragoons won, the guy who was the liaison was, in the colloquialism used by the Draconis Combine, invited onward by the coordinator. And so that's a whole thing. You can, if you're not familiar, you can look that up. You can figure out how Samurai honorably ends his own life. Yep, you just feel free. That's more than I need to talk about. But what ended up happening was at the wedding of Hans Davian and Melissa Steiner, when the war started, part of what happened was Jamie Wolf threw the swords, the ceremonial katana and wakizashi pair of his friend down in front of the coordinator and bawled him out in public, just laid into him in public, and everyone was like, oh, what the hell? And that led to the coordinator Takashi Kurida's rather famous death to mercenaries order, as far as I understand, right? Where mercenaries went from something they used to something that nobody officially recognized in the Draconis Combine. And also led to Jamie Wolf spending I don't know how much time fighting to I feel like I've got some of those events out of order. I can't remember if the final fight for Misery. Yeah, anyway, point is he effectively waged a little private war against the Draconis Combine along that border of the FedCom. It's effectively preventing anyone from invading him, or invading the Draconis, or invading from the Draconis Combine to that, along that border, which allowed the rest of the Federated Commonwealth stuff, just like with the Steiner doing the same thing for Merrick and Kurita up north, allowed the bulk of the Federated Commonwealth forces to invade the Capellan Confederation. Oh, that was a meandering fucking explanation, but if you're still here, wow. Thank you for answering the call, Commander. I am Marshal Jackson Davian of the Crucis Lancers, 2nd Battalion. You might know us better as the Kestrel Lancers. Colonel Sortek has informed me that you will be serving out your contract as an independent battlemech detachment under my command. We are glad to have you on board. We need all the help we can get. I'll be honest with you, Commander. The Kestrel Lancers have seen better days. My predecessor was posted on the border with the Draconis Combine and suffered heavy losses at the hand of House Curita raids during the Third Succession War. While on paper we may still officially exist as a full battalion of the Crucis Lancers, the reality is that First Prince Davian is weighing our deactivation due to our current numbers. We've been aggressively recruiting to fix this, but I need experienced soldiers to build up a reliable core that I can count on to get the job done and train up our fresh talent. After seeing your performance up close during the Galahad War Games, I'm confident that your unit is exactly what the Kestrel Lancers need at the moment. Although you have been contracted to us as a mercenary, officially you will be added to the Kestrel Lancers roster as a Special Operations Battlemech Company under my command. We want to preserve an appearance of strength to our enemies while our rebuilding is underway. Take time to prepare your mechs and gear, then head to the nearest jump point. The AFFS will charter a command circuit to bring you to the Crucis Lancers home base on Mira. Be prepared for anything, Commander. With Hans Davian's upcoming wedding to Melissa Steiner... That's not spelled right. Of all the things you're going to misspell. Anyway, whatever. The AFFS has been put on high alert. We will provide you with a full briefing once you get to Mira. Alright, cool. We're going. Maybe it's 1S? I don't think it's 1S.
Lancers,
whoa.
We have been
whoa.
called to
What?
war. Operation Rat is a go. Our objective? To cripple the Confederation's military-industrial complex, to bloody their most fanatic battlemech regiments, and to take their territory for our own, thus securing our borders for our newfound alliance with House Steiner. To do this, all 8 of the Crucis Lancer RCTs have been called upon to take one system, the most vital planet targeted by the Federated Suns, the fortress world of Tikonov.
Oh, this is an ugly drop.
Defended by numerous battlemech regiments, a vast network of man-made fortifications, and one of the most hardened planetary militias of the entire Inner Sphere. For over 600
oh my
years,
God, I'm gonna
Tikonov
fight
stood
it,
as an
Tikonov!
indomitable Bastille,
Sorry,
repelling
I'm
all
good.
who dare to challenge its gauntlet of defenses.
I'm good.
But the planet itself is a prize like no other. A fully self-sufficient world virtually untouched by the chaos of the succession.
So we're gonna fuck it up.
Heavily industrialized with an astronomical abundance of natural ore and mineral mining that fuels a booming planetary economy and acts as the foundation for Tikonov's true prize.
So excited.
Battlemech factories. Responsible for the manufacturing of large portions of the Capellan Confederation's heavy battlemech forces, and considered to be the lifeblood to the CCAF's war machine.
See, God
Taking
damn it.
Tikonov and its mech factories from the Confederation will rob them of one of their military's most vital resources and add it to our own.
Yep,
But the defenders of Tikonov are among the most fanatical supporters of the Capellan state, many of them lifelong residents of the region. Expect them to fight with unparalleled levels of ferocity to defend their homeworld. First Prince Hans Davian has personally charged the Crucis Lancers with this mission: to break the unbreakable fortress world and claim its mech factories in the name of the Federated Suns. And as God is our witness, we will not misplace the faith that he has put into all of us. We will bend Tikonov and any other Capellan world that stands in our way to our will.
Sick. I'm really disappointed that I had my mouse in the middle of that, because I am taking some of those for screenshots. Alright, this is sweet. First check. Oh, everything's fixed except the Thunderbolt is... What's going on? Why is my game stopping? Come on, game. There we go. So Thunderbolt not fixed yet. Anything particularly awesome? Nope. Okay. Well, That's probably worth grabbing one of. So I need to switch over from the Thunderbolt. I can do that. The invasion of Tikonov has begun. Over 300 dropships carrying 8 regiments of the Crucis Lancers are continuing a high-G burn towards the planet. Our flotilla's aerospace escort has just fought back the Knight Rider's deep space interdiction force, leaving only one more obstacle we must clear before we make planetfall. The Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying a series of anti-dropship batteries located on Tikonov's first moon, Doria. These batteries, combined with the remaining Knight Rider aerospace fighters, could do some serious damage to the Lancers' invasion force as they try to breach the planet's atmosphere. So it is imperative we clear the way for our fellow Lancers. This war is just beginning, so remember your training, watch each other's backs, and do not overcommit your forces in this opening engagement. We will still need mechs at the ready when we make planetfall. Let's show the rest of the Crucis Lancers what the new Kestrel Lancers can do. Alright, here we are, mission 1. I'm going to cut some of that out, so you're probably coming in right here after I did the reading. I really should lock down more than gruff voice and bad voice, but I just have a little bit of... I've never been a voice guy. Not even like being goofy. So we're running the Marauder. We have the quick draw
online. Sensors online.
And 2 55-tonners. It's the Kintaro and the Trebuchet.
Commander, for generations, Tikonov has stood as one of the Confederation's economic and manufacturing centers. Because of this, House Liao has spent generations and considerable resources turning Tikonov into one of the most fortified systems in the inner sphere, which includes a network of anti-dropship orbital arrays here on Tikonov's first moon, Doria. The Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying the arrays and clearing the way for the remaining Lancer regiments to make planetfall. Your strike forces' assigned targets have been marked on your HUD. The remaining Kestrel Lancers will be executing similar strikes against targets of their own. Show the second what you are made of, Commander.
Okay, I'm not even looking, I'm just walking.
Airstrike support is inbound on your position. You should be able to call it in shortly.
Man, we got shit happening. Dropships coming in and going out. This is awesome.
Hostile neutralized.
Ooh, wrong button. Feels good.
Enemy destroyed.
Shame we have to destroy these installations. Planetary defenses like these haven't been made in centuries.
Taking and holding them would pull resources away from the invasion. The main objective here is to take Tikonov itself.
He's not wrong,
Can't risk
though.
giving the Confederation any more time to dig into their positions on planet.
Thinking like that
Little
is
bastard
the
was
reason
actually
humanity's seen
shooting at me.
300 years of technological regression. All because of these bloody succession wars.
Watch your tone, Tech. We have a job to do. We can argue about historical preservation later.
Alright, no, it's not historical preservation, dipshit. It's... never mind. If they don't get it, they're not gonna get it.
Tango, down.
You're just damn lucky that the Star League Memory Core showed up and we can afford to break some of this shit now. That's all I can say about that.
There, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Boom! Deads!
Oh, got something weird going on here. Okay, I'm gonna put... You know... Fuck it. And I'll put all these here. At least then if I need to I can like clench up. Okay, now where is this thing? Where was it? Did Did my people find it and get it? No, they didn't. They found it, but they didn't get it. All right, fuck. Dickhead shooting at
Ready
me.
to start pickup operation. Cargo acquired. Kill confirmed.
New target, Vindicator. Incoming missile.
You're coming up on one of the anti-dropship arrays now, Commander. Only tangle with the defenders.
Uh-oh,
if you feel you
please
need
don't
to.
explode in my
Once those
face.
guns are silenced, the militia will be stranded on this rock anyways. We have a long war ahead of us, so be sure not to take on any unnecessary risks.
Backwards. This
Anti-dropship
is actually
batteries
working
are
out just
active.
fine without
Take
me
them
doing
out.
what I did.
New target, Blackjack.
I'm the unit receiving heavy fire. Attacking shared target.
Heat critical.
I registered what I was doing there, shooting at the wrong thing. Man, this is a fight. Holy shit.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay, so we're not doing that. There's too many of us here. I gotta just... Damn it. What are these made of?
New target, Urban
Detecting targeted battle mech in the area.
Dick. Blow that off. Trying to just neuter you so you don't have to die, little man.
I've lost smaller bits of capabilities. Pushing out.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat critical.
Okay, it's broken. Jesus. No, it's not.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat critical. System
Oops.
offline.
This Marauder probably swapped these two medium pulse lasers for,
Target acquired. Heat critical. Target destroyed.
Okay, that one went down easy. Oh.
Target acquired. Heat critical. System offline.
So I probably have to hit it in a better spot than I'm doing. That's probably what's going on here.
Heat critical. Target destroyed. System offline.
Just shutting myself down all over the place. Yeah, so I gotta trade these medium pulse lasers. If I'm gonna use them this much, I'm gonna trade them for regular mediums to get two more. Get two more two more heat sinks on this bad boy.
Installation down. Good work. I'm showing all targets at this facility destroyed.
Let's roll the fuck out. Through the wall! Oh man, that one actually slowed me down a bit. Drop ship, drop ship, drop ship.
Move to the commander.
Target acquired.
Lots targets engaged.
And right in front of me, eh? Torso. I kind of want to look into a PPC, which I wouldn't fire as much in that torso. Not gonna lie.
New target assassin.
Whoops. I think I actually punched him, but I know I didn't.
Taking heavy damage. On the
Kill
commander's
that
target.
indicator.
Target acquired.
You just kill him, I'll deal with the Vindicator. God.
Target mech down.
Target destroyed.
That was really excessive.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Lots of kills. Alright, well we can,
Attack that.
we're getting close here. We're storming Tikonov. This is so fucking cool. Okay, my range isn't great, but I'm gonna try and get up this hill. Man, they did a good job. This feels like a big fight, right? Like just even a couple of mechs rolling around and extra shooty shit up into the sky feels like it's an active war zone. This is really cool. I hope it's coming across in the recording, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it doesn't.
Alpha 1-1, read you 5x5, standing by for the fireworks. Sierra 2-1, out.
What was that?
The rest is up to us.
Target acquired. New target Centurion.
Shed target. Here we go.
Target acquired. System off.
Whoops. Ooh, bad.
Lost the component.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Destroyed.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Crucis Lancers Command, Kestrel Lancers reporting all installations destroyed. You are clear for approach.
We read you, Marshal Davian. Return to your dropships and prepare your forces for planetfall. We'll see you on the ground.
Acknowledged. All stations, move to designated evac points on the double. We have an invasion to get to.
Threat eliminated.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
We've got you, Commander. Mount up and prepare for a hard burn out of here. Marshal Davion wants us planetside with the rest of the Lancers ASAP.